Okay. I've been reloading or loading with this here. It's a pistol powder, HP 38. You can use it in the 9mm, the 38, the 357. I've been putting this in the 357 that I've been firing out of that lever action. Fun to shoot. Pretty good powder. I also fired it in a several pistols in 38 and in 357 Magnum. A lot of snap, pretty good. Not bullseye. And when I say that, I mean not this. I don't waste that stuff. I got a couple of those. That's my favorite powder. And I'm not even sure because I haven't seen it. They may not even make it anymore. Alliant powder, bullseye smokeless pistol. It just has a snap to it. And anyhow, I've been using this. This is very, matter of fact, I went by the place today. They got some more of this in stock. I got several of these. I will stock up on this. It's very useful. Once again, 9mm, 38, 357. Do I have anything? I have a 45, but I haven't bought a loader for it yet. I'm not sure if I will. I probably should though. But anyhow, this covers a lot of calibers. When I first started loading, we did 9mm and 38s. And that's this right here, an IMR powder, high quality stuff. But in my book, I can load 38 special with this in my 9mm. But it didn't say anything about the 357. And I looked through the other calibers I have. This will work in 2 calibers that I carry. This works in a lot more. I was never really impressed with this powder. It didn't have that bullseye snap. But I bought a bunch of this when I started loading because the thing was you had to get all the ammo you could. And I bought a lot of 9mm, a lot of cases, a lot of bullets, a lot of primers. And out of all my calibers, it's now the 9mm I am the least interested in. So I said, well, where else could I use this 700X? So I mixed up some in the 357, did about a dozen of them, and fired it out of that lever action today. And it's good. It's just, it's real dirty compared to when you clean the barrel afterwards, it's dirty. And I need to think about that because I didn't think of it being that dirty when I fired it out of the pistols, the semi-autos. So if I'm not going to do a whole lot of 9mm, because I have so much that's loaded, then this doesn't go to waste. I can use this. I had to kind of guess it. It's 4.1 grains for a 38 caliber, same bullet. But in 357, I just punched it up to 5 grains without any issue. And so that was just a fair guess. Funny thing is, I'm at 105 or 10 yards. I put a steel plate, and when I say plate, it might be that thick. Yeah, that's fair. I'd say it's about that. Nothing, it's not like, it's not that fancy stuff, but it's it's an old target for the golf driving range. People hit golf balls at it. I've done that my whole life. I've built these things for golf balls. But it stands as about 1.5 feet across and 1.5 feet tall. It's a circle. And I painted a little square in it. And I took the 357, the lever action out there, fired some rounds at it. And that is an accurate shooter. If I'm missing, it's just because I'm, shaking like an old man. And it's hard for me to sight. I get over 100 yards and have an issue with because of my eyesight. I really need a scope of some kind because to line up your front sight with your back sight doing open sights, it's getting tough for me. But at like 115, 120 yards, I smacked the hell out of this thing and put some good size. It did not pierce the metal. Had I been closer, it would have. But I need to put some 2x6s out there to see what kind of damage. Because I think at 125 yards, I could retire a couple of coyotes real easy. This was one of the rounds that came off the plate. I'll show you what the... Uh-oh. Well, this style, that style of bullet there, where's the camera? It's over there. Basic, I don't know what you call it. It's a lead core copper jacket thing. Goes into that. That's the back end. That's a whole bunch of lead there, to give you an idea. Pretty good little, gosh, you wouldn't want to receive that at any yards. But that was a pretty good spank. Could you imagine? Anyhow, that's a 38 caliber bullet coming out of a 357 case. Fun to shoot. But anyhow, I figured out a way to find another use for this 700X, albeit dirty. So I was kind of thinking, well, you know, where am I going to put this? Well, I found a place. I've got my 357s will eat this powder. But once again, if you ever find any of this, I think the date on this is 2000. I'd have to think. This could be 2010. I think, yeah, Obama's president. That's when I bought this. I hope it doesn't go stale. Bullseye. This is awesome powder. Anyhow, once again, I'm still very impressed with this. I got multiple calibers on this thing. And so if you're going to do some loading, consider that. Hey, this is a great powder here, but I can only use it in one gun. Whereas maybe the other one may not be as great, but you can use it in 4 or 5. More versatile. Love you. God bless.